Hi traders, this is a daily forecast on euro dollar. Today is Tuesday, October 12th. This video is brought to you by Finteria Markets. Please check our website for more information about our company, services, and tools. We have lots of interesting things to offer, including analytical tools. We have recently launched currency strength widget. We have many educational courses, and we offer one of the best trading conditions for Forex traders. Our spread on euro dollar is below 0.1 pip most of the time. So please register and check our platform. I'm going to start my analysis with winners and losers. It's my favorite tool, which shows the strongest and the weakest currencies. So it really helps you to understand what is happening in the market, which currencies dominate, which currencies are the weakest. So let's check the situation over the last 24 hours. Here we see that the Japanese yen is the weakest currency. It's losing 0.4%, while the Australian dollar is the strongest currency, gaining almost 0.5%. If we check the weekly situation here, we would actually see a really drastic difference between some currency pairs, between some currencies. The Canadian dollar and the Australian dollar are very strong, while the Japanese yen fell almost 2%. And we can scroll down. Here we have the currency strength widget. We can actually see the situation more in a graphical way. So here you can actually see how the Australian dollar is performing very strongly. And we can here check the situation from the beginning of the week. We need to click this button this week, and here we will see how to basically I would say Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar also started to outperform the market this week. So you see there's some correlation between those commodity currencies. All other currencies, I would say they're pretty neutral. You can see the US dollar, the Canadian dollar, the Swiss franc, they're all around zero in the middle. Probably the euro and the pound are the weakest so far, but it's a minor change. And another currency which is really separated from others, and you see it clearly on the screen, it's the Japanese yen, which fell around 1% starting from the beginning of this week. So today we have some news, especially news are coming from UK. This data is going to be particularly important for the pound because there's unemployment data and average wage inflation, which is also very important, and also from Europe, ZEW economic indicator. So not so many important news coming from the US, a few speeches from Fed members. So let's finally switch to the chart. I'm going to start with a daily chart as usual. Let's just look at the formation of candles. Sometimes there are no big changes on that daily chart, but still, I always prefer to start it from higher time frames. And here we see that, okay, once again, just to describe the previous situation, we had a triangle. We broke this triangle with a really sharp movement, a brutal rally of the US dollar, and then we had minor correction and continuation of the trend. So right now, there is certain consolidation going on here. We are comfortably sitting at this area, this level. So you can see that we had a bearish candle yesterday with a long tail. So this is more like an indication that the trend can potentially continue. So let's switch to the hourly time frame, and here we have a downside channel, which looks like this. And in this blue channel, we have another one, a red one, which was actually describing the movements, all the correction movement that we have right here. And we kind of broke the lower band of this channel, and we're moving back into the channel right now. So in my opinion, probably this channel is no longer relevant. But anyway, if you look even at the formation here, each low is slightly lower than the previous one, each high is lower. So potentially if we have another high right here and we approach the low once again, potentially we will break it and we will move much lower. So first of all, I will highlight the key areas for today's trading session. So in my opinion, it's going to be the high of this channel. It's 115.85, and the other range is probably, it will be slightly lower. It's 15.46. So in my opinion, those are key technical levels to watch today. In case if we break, I think we have potential to finally go much lower. So we can go finally to 115. So once again, I said this before, that we might not touch this level from the first attempt. We might rebound starting from 115.10 or 15.20. So you should have tight targets just before this level. And anyway, if we go much higher, I still think that short positions are favorable, and I would recommend considering short positions from any levels. I think this week we have some news that can potentially trigger continuation of this trend. We have inflation data coming tomorrow. We have retail sales on Friday. So there's some news that can potentially push the dollar further. So in my opinion, as long as we are below 116.40, we need to consider short positions. The US rally can still continue, and we are at key levels at the moment. So watch out for the breakout and look for opportunities to short this currency pair. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss any important videos. We help you to make money on Forex, and we provide the best analytical tools and also the best trading conditions. Our spread on EUR/dollar is below 0.1 pip most of the time. You can register and check our demo account. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you a nice day.